What's pop locking, all you beautiful people? It is your boy, the Vuvuzela, and it is Vuvuzela Victory Challenge time, episode 31. As we move into the next season, we've gone a bit ahead. Hopefully, we can get into Europe. Take a look. And we're into the game. As you can see, we're currently sitting in 5th place, 3 points behind Barrytown and Cardiff Met, with 1 loss, 1 draw, and 4 wins to our name. Been a bit of an up and down season already, I think. But if we look at the results since that last time when we lost to Wolfsberger, we did beat Pennybont in that game, in that video as well. We landed up losing to the New Saints 2-1 and Camarith Town 2-2, and then decided to change the tactic up a little bit. And it's proven to be quite the saving grace for us, I guess, because we did beat Britain Ferry Yans Well 3-1. We also beat Bangor 1876 2-0. And we beat Holywell Town 2-1 as well, getting a bit of revenge from the MG Cup second round knockout. Today we've got Prestatian and we've got Carniford Town as well. Prestatian currently sitting in 13th place at the bottom of the table. Carniford Town in 10th place. So a bit of a low end. I just kind of want to get the moods up, get everybody higher. So we should theoretically be winning these games. In terms of the media prediction, I just always like to keep it, guys, in float of that one. We've dropped down to 9th, which isn't great. I understand that. We still don't have anyone in the Dream 11, which is a little bit of a disappointment, I have to say. But, you know, we're doing fine. We're not doing too bad. We didn't sign anyone when the transfer window closed. We have sold one person who's leaving in January, and that's Ian Williams. Ian Williams, who's been a bit of an interesting character for us. He's missed 7 trainings. And he's been fined every single time. Was on £400 a week, so we sold him off. So at least in January we can get some transfer value back from him. In terms of the new tactic, this is what we're going for. A little bit of a weird, calling it the circle. We're playing with the original tactic that we had. We've just moved the centre back up to a second striker, where McNally will play as a deep lying forward and a tracking back forward. So he kind of just sits in this spot all the time, where Callahan will come in over there, and then Wild will move up to him. With this tactic, it has allowed us to have an extra guy on the bench when Morris, who's 16, so Davies and Morris pull up that under 19 requirements at least. So this is the team that's starting. It's Grossover in goals, Tino and Campbell in defense, Williams and Curtin, Bagley, Wild, Lewis, Corns, McNally, and Callahan. Hall is back from his suspension, which is great. So we'll just put him on the bench for now. He got suspended in one of the games and he missed 2 games, so there's that. So with that all being said and done, let's take on Prestatian. It is a home game, isn't it? Is it a home game? I hate that you can't tell on the screen. It is a home game. Alright, well, next time, let's go to the game. Right, kickoff is underway. I really am expecting 3 points from this one. This new formation has been very good. We've only conceded 2 goals thus far. Have scored 8 from it. So it does produce the goals and it does prevent the goals, which is what we love. Williams moving it forward. Didn't actually show the out of possession. So out of possession, the wing backs drop all the way down to make it a flat back 4. And then our wingers stay the same. They just become wingers. Oh, that's a great goal from Bagley. That is a great goal from Bagley. Absolutely love to see that. I'm here talking about formations and we missed the whole entire play there. Look at that. Lewis cuts inside, looking for options. Sees Bagley right on the edge of the box, completely unmarked. Took his time, laid up the shot. It took a little bit of a deflection off, I think they're Williams, or it could have been the guy in the middle. Doesn't have a name at the moment, but that is brilliant. That was brilliant. Fantastic. I can actually show you the out of position. So there you go. The wingers stay out, and then the 2 sentiments just drop to the DM, and then he becomes a tracking. So he'll come down to this area here, and then our wingers kind of track down there. Whereas normally they're inside forward, so it's kind of very focused down the middle with this tactic. I was thinking of just changing them to out-and-out wingers on both out and in of position. Then we lose that extra little firepower in the middle, I think. That's a beautiful ball from McNally to Callahan. Jack Callahan picks up another goal. Assist from Tommy McNally. The two of them have taken to this partnership like a duck in water. Essentially, it is basically a 4-4-2 at its core. And these two have just really, really been well. The deep lying forward, allowing the other forward to come in through there and put it in the back of the net. I have been toying with the idea of making McNally more of a channel forward instead of a deep lying forward. But the deep lying forward, it just works so well for him. When we do make the swap, if we bring on Morris, he either plays as the center forward or as a channel forward. He can play on either left or right. He's not good, the 16-year-old, but we do use him occasionally. And Lewis hitting the crossbar with that attempt. And we are all over them at the moment, which is great because I see Cardiff Met is playing Barrytown United, and they're currently at 0-0. If it stays like that, we go just 1 point behind them at the top of the table, which is chef kiss good for us. Callahan, he's got options to the left of him, decides not to pick up Corns there, who has been very, very good in recent games. So is Lewis, actually. He's been very good as well. Picked up an assist already in this game. Has caused some problems already as well for other teams that he's played when Hall got suspended. Callahan. Good ball through for Corns. Corns looking for options. He's got Callahan in the box. Callahan goes for the looping shot. It hits the crossbar and somehow didn't deflect off the keeper into the net. And they're going to take the ball out now. We've got back our formation. Wild picks it up in that DM position. And that's what we love to see. Our midfielders really tracking back when they need to. And look at our wingers. As soon as we get the ball, they're already in that wide position where we love to see them. Yeah, here's Williams trying to round his man. Reagan read him like a book. Pretor goes across to Jones, looking for Riley Malone. Sutton. Jones. Regan. Back to Regan. Jones. Beats Williams and Williams pulls him down. That could be a yellow. In fact, it is nothing, not even a yellow card, which is great for us. And we clear our lines for the time being. Williams for them. Bring it forward. They've got two Williams. We've got a Williams. Their Williams launches it to the other side. Nothing really of it. Are we going to get the throw-in highlight? We are. We are. Is this... We're going to build away from our own box? That'll be amazing. We've given the ball away, though. And we've given the ball away in a very dangerous position because Jones is there on the back post. Who was that? He didn't even make an attempt to head of the ball. Williams. He isn't exactly the tallest of players. Would have preferred it if Gino or Campbell was marking him at that back post, but I guess it is Williams' man. But Williams to Williams, and I mean, Jones. Did Williams even know Jones was there? It was poor defending from Williams' side. And questionable defending on his part today. I won't lie. The foul, the goal now. Got to keep an eye on that. There's a kickoff highlight, by the way. Wild picking up Curtin. He's got options in the box already, and he's taking it to the byline. Curtin over on the left wing back. McNally is there. He's been struggling to score a little bit from headers today. Well, in the last few games as well. A bit disappointing because he's such a goal threat when it comes to the headers that, and again, Williams doesn't make the header. What is Williams doing? Jones is now getting... That's two good attempts from Jones. One of them has turned into a goal. The other was just wide. And it's really starting to annoy me a little bit. Curtin to Wild. Back to Curtin. Launches to the back post. Was looking for someone. No one was there. Lewis, though, will pick up the pieces and recycle the attack. Bagley goes over the top looking for Corns. Lays it to Curtin. Launches in again. Again, no one was there. Williams, though, will try again. Cuts it into McNally. Back to Williams. Williams takes it off for Mark Lewis. I don't think that was actually a pass. I think his first touch was just a little bit too heavy. He'll get the assist for that. But I think it was just a heavy touch from Lewis, to be completely honest there. But you can see his touch here was that touch. And then the second touch, I don't know if that was a pass. I think that was just a touch because it looked like he was trying to run onto it. And Lewis said, thank you very much. I'll take that. away. That's a goal and assist now for Lewis in the first half of this game. There's another kick-off highlight. This game is just action-packed. Davis and Davis. Regan for them. Jones, their goal scorer. And causing problems for Williams. Williams is on him, though, like white on rice at the moment. Not letting him pass. Tino should clear this. Keeper's confused. What is happening? What is happening there? How can you make that confusion? Tino and Grossover. I mean, the goal's been disallowed, but I mean, you guys need to communicate a little bit better there, guys. What is that? That was shocking. That really was. Curtin, though, from the resulting highlight, has brought all the way to the byline. Tried to go in there. I think Corns was trying to look for a dive there, because that was never going to be a foul. Lewis with the corner. So much action in this first half. Back post, looking for someone. It's fallen for Callahan. Lays it off for Tino. Williams. Bagley back to Tino, who stayed up. Tino, beautiful ball in for Wild. He goes down in the box. Referee waves play on. Tino picks up another goal. That's his second one from a corner. Second time with his foot. And Tino showing that he can strike a ball. That's 4-1 now. We've pushed Tino up for the corners because of his height. But I mean, this is now the second time that he has just whacked it with his left foot. And it's showing that he's got a pretty solid left foot, even though he's a very much right-footed player. I think it's actually his right foot this time. Was it? Yeah, it was his right foot. Okay. Last time it was with his left foot, and he's absolutely smashed it in there. So he can kick with both feet by the looks of it. 4-1. We're looking comfortable in this game. We're looking very comfortable. Most comfortable we have looked in a long time when it comes to these games. Especially before the first half. A few of the games have been a bit nervy going into the half. Maybe like a 1-0 lead or something like that. This is 4-1. And, I mean, their goal shouldn't have counted, in my opinion. Williams should have defended better. No subs at half-time. We don't need to make any subs. We're doing fantastic. Let's just keep playing our game. We don't need to adjust anything. We don't need to change anything. 4 goals in one half is just... I mean, it's just brilliant. It's just brilliant, isn't it? Wild. Campbell. Tino. Brings it forward. Williams. Lewis. Back to Williams. Trying to find in Wild and couldn't pick up Wild. Jones. What is Tino doing? Putting his hand up in the air. Play the whistle. Play to the whistle, Tino. Because Jones just got through again, past Williams again. And Williams only has a high rating because he assisted in a goal. Oh, he scored a goal, rather. No, he assisted. Lewis scored the goal. Riley Malone with the free kick. It's close. That was super close, eh? Made me a little bit nervous, I won't lie. Right, we're going to make some subs. I'm going to take Curtin off. I'm going to bring on James, and then I'm going to move Williams to that side, because Curtin is on a yellow card. We don't have Forward on the bench. I actually forgot to put him on the bench, to be honest. And then Wild isn't playing great, so we'll bring on Marriott to play there for now. I'm keeping an eye on McNally. His fitness levels aren't great, neither is Bagley's, but we don't really have anyone else who can play in Bagley's position at the moment. We do have Hall, who has played a couple of games in there, but for now, we will keep Bagley on the field. Tino bringing it from the back. The subs haven't happened yet. Lewis, oh, beautiful, rounding the defender. Lewis, and then... How did that go in? How did that go in? Questions over the goalkeeper. Big questions. Look at that. Oh, Thomas. That was shocking. Ooh, I would be fuming if that was my goalkeeper. 5-1 now. 5-1 now. Look at us. At first, I thought this tactic probably wouldn't work, playing with only 2 centre-backs. It has absolutely worked wonders today. Bagley, Lewis, back to James, cuts it inside, and who's there but Mr. Jack Keller. And once again, beautiful finish. It's 6-1. We can make those other swaps now that I wanted to do. Rest some players. Bagley come off for Hall. Let Hall play there for a little bit. McNally come in for Morris just to give him a little bit of a rest. And then Campbell can have a rest. We'll bring on Beercroft to play there. All the subs done. We don't need to worry too much about it now. We're 6-1 up. We are doing fantastic. This is good for our goal difference. And this will surely put us into title contention at the moment. And hopefully back into Europe, because I've said it before, if we don't get into Europe by the end of the season, I probably will leave the club and look for a club that can maybe give me some European football, because obviously the end goal is to get into Champions League. And the only way we can do it in the Welsh League at the moment is going through the conference one season, winning the conference, then winning the Europa, and then winning the Champions League the following year. So, like I said, if we get into Europa and we have a good run into Europa, and when I say get into Europe, I mean proper Europa League, actual league phase. If we get knocked out in the qualifiers, I probably will leave again. But league phase, if we have a very good showing in the league phase and we could potentially win it, that would be fantastic. Even if we have a really good run, there's a lot to build on. I just need to have that European pedigree, I guess, to show that I've played in Europe. And that's a penalty. Yeah. Just to show that I've played in Europe proper. And then maybe that encourages maybe another club, a bigger club, try and poach me away from Conquer. What type of goalkeeping was that, Grosvenor? I mean, you made such amazing saves last season in the death. And then you're going to do, look at this. Just look at this again. Look what he's doing. He just fell over. It's like he got shot. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Besides that goal, still a very, very good performance from the boys. A 4-4-2 essentially, like I said, resulting in a 6-2 victory. We will absolutely take it any day of the week. That is a fantastic result. Absolutely love it. It puts us into third now. Like I mentioned, 1 point behind Barrytown and Cardiff Met. In fact, I think we've got a better goal difference than Hovertsford West because they're on the same. Yeah, we've got 11 goal difference. They got 6. So we're almost on the same goal difference. In fact, we are even with Cardiff Met on goal difference. This could be an interesting one. We've got an unbeaten record at the moment. At Seasider's expense. What's the record? I didn't know we were on a record. 7 matches. 19 goals from 7 matches. There we go. Is that the record that we score in every game? Okay. Cool. We'll see you for the next game. Camerith Town. It's just in 3 days' time. Okay, guys, we're back for our second game against Camerith Town. Unchanged team from the team that won 6-2. We're going to keep it exactly the same. I feel like they played well. I don't need to change anything. Let's jump straight into it. Kickoff is underway for the Camerith Town match. And hopefully we can continue with the 6-goal parade that we had in the previous game, because that would be phenomenal. They have been a little bit of a thorn in our sides, always stealing points from us when we desperately need points. So never an easy game coming to Camerith Town. Should have actually done an away day, I forgot. I think we've done one of them before, haven't we, though? I don't know, but they've just scored a goal. Divine Onimachi. I actually was looking at Divine, by the way, in the transfer special. Yeah, it was just costing a lot of money, wages. I think he was like on 700 or 800. We can actually check on him how much he was costing, how much he's costing Camerith Town, because he's a damn good striker and I like the look of him. I thought him and before we bought Callahan, I thought him and McNally could be fantastic little partnership, and showing why his goal scoring ability there. Here's a kickoff highlight straight away. Wild. McNally to Lewis. Back to Bagley. Back to McNally. Getting in each other's way a little bit there. Williams back to Lewis. Got Williams on the overlap. Williams finds his way all the way down to back in the box is what I wanted to say. Williams, and that, and I think it actually took a deflection off one of the defenders. It is going to be a throw-in. They're playing Divine out on the wing. I'm sure that's the same guy that I saw that was a striker. I don't remember if he played on both. The header just over the top from McNally. There, that was close. What is? Yeah, it was him. Is there a way we can see what wages he's on? Not from this menu. Before we could have. Not anymore. We'll have to go back into the game and have a look what wages he's on. But he's the same guy, yeah. I just think they're playing him out on the right. Suppose it makes sense if you play him as inside forward. McNally, Curtin. With finishing like that, you can put him anywhere and he'll shoot and score. Especially at this level. Jones all the way back to their goalkeeper. He gives the ball away. Lewis has some chances. Yeah, Lewis is through. Looks like it might be one of those games where we're taking so many chances. And they've taken 5 and 5 on targets. That is, they are making their chances count, aren't they? Bagley with the free kick goes short to Corns. Callahan takes a long range effort, hits the top of the crossbar, and none of our players are quick enough to react there. That is poor management from our players. They need to react quicker. Although it is a bug in FM26 where they just don't react to rebounds quick enough for some reason. If the ball lands at their feet, then they will score. But other than that, they'll just wait a bit until the closest defender realizes he can save it. And that's a goal from Tommy McNally. We've taken it back. Here we go. Tommy McNally with a header as well, by the way. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Ball in from Lewis on the free kick. McNally on the last defender. It's actually Campbell on the last defender. McNally coming in ahead of Campbell. Yet, I mean, you had literally our 3 tallest people to pick from to scoring that one in McNally, Campbell, and Tino. All of them above 6 foot. All 3 of them can header a ball. McNally rose the highest above them all and puts us back into contention now. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Like I say, we'll keep a close eye on Cardiff Met and Barry Town. Cardiff Met aren't playing, but Barry Town are, and they're playing Pennybond, who can become a little banana peel for us if, of course, we need to win our games to try and maintain that pressure at the top of the table, because only number 1 spot gets a Europa Conference spot, and then the others go into the playoffs. So there's that. But a lot of shots. I'm happy. That's why I kind of want to finish first. I need to finish first. I think we go into the playoff rounds, the last round of the qualifiers. We don't go automatically into the league spot, which is a little bit sad. But that means we still have less games to get into the Europa Conference than what we had this season. Wild takes a long, wild shot. Never going to bother Penny's goal there. Not sure why he was taking a shot from there. And if he was, why didn't he put a bit of oomph behind it? Curtin picks up Corns, rather, not Combs. Corns. McNally. Callahan takes the long range shot. I have put don't shoot on sight on. Might switch that off. Because at the moment, our shooting on sight has not been great, has it? These guys are not performing the best of their abilities. Callahan just got dispossessed there so easily and it's put us heavily on the back foot. We're outnumbered. Desire was offside there. Players continuing. That's going to be a penalty now. Should have been offside. Williams gave away the penalty. I mean, it wasn't offside. The line was offside. He gets a yellow card for his troubles as well. That is just annoying, to be completely honest. That is actually so annoying. Don't shoot from that. Work the ball in the box. That is so annoying, actually, that they got that penalty. I didn't even see the penalty. I was taking off the shoot from sight one. Again, with the penalty. Was it Crossover make a little bit of a more effort this one? I mean, he picked the wrong side, but at least he drove properly, so we'll give him that. That's also 2 penalties in the last 2 games. In fact, it's 3 penalties in the last 4 games, so the boys need to keep their heads at the moment, because Lewis, Williams, and Curtin, between the 2 of them, have given away more penalties this season than we have in the last season combined, so that's not good. Let's make some subs. We're just not clicking today. It's a bit of disjointing. Bagley's not playing great. We'll bring on Marriott there, and I'll move Wild to that side. Elsewhere, Curtin is absolutely horrible today. James, come in there. You got an assist last game. Maybe you can do some magic as well. Callahan not playing great. I just have Morris on the bench. You know what? We've got Corns who can play there. Let's do that. Let's play Corns up front and Davies on the left. Maybe that's something. Maybe that's something. Davies has been very good when called upon. Sion Davies on that left-hand flank. Maybe he can do something here. Yes, Sion James, though. His namesake. James will bring it up forward for us now. Looking for options. Finds Wild. Good across the ball to Campbell. Campbell plays it nicely to Williams. Back to Davies. Now Sion Davies finds Corns with a lot of space. Options in the box. McNally was one of them. Defender got back. That should be a penalty. That's not a penalty. Oh, referee. Come on. Like, there was a blatant push there. Blatant push. I mean, you guys can run it back and go see that. That was a blatant push. That should have been a penalty. By the way, the other game, Barrytown and Pennybond 3-3. I told you could be a bit honest. Again, we're not doing much to help our cause. Going to encourage the players a little bit. Maybe that helps them with their moods. Except for James, everybody else is feeling okay. We're very attacking for the last few minutes. We've got 4 minutes left. We got to go for it. As much as I hate this team, they've really proven to be adversary foes, haven't they? Tino for us now. We've gone very attacking, just pushing everybody forward. Campbell moves it forward to Williams. Good ball through for Corns. Takes a little chippy shotty. And that was a good save from Penny to prevent it. In fact, it's a free kick because he was offside, apparently. Yeah, they flag him, but they don't flag Divine. Wild. James gets pulled down heavily. That could be a red. But too late for us, though, if it is a red. Josh Jones is sent off. We've got 5 minutes to do something. We've gone very attacking. We've done everything we can do. Can we steal a point here at least? Short corner to Campbell. I've never taught that routine ever. Mariette. Lewis. Lewis finding Corns, taking the shot. Can't get it. James has a second bite at the cookie. Brings it in for McNally. Hits the underside of the bar and doesn't force its way in. Maybe the don't shoot often is not the way to go, because since I took that off, we took considerably less shots in this game and less just more shenanigans from our side, which is super annoying. But you know what? You win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. It does mean we drop down to 4th place now, 2 points behind Barrytown, 1 point behind Cardiff and Haverfordwest. Cardiff, of course, have the game in hand. In terms of the next video, I'm not going to do a lot of Welsh Premier League matches. Of course, we've seen most of the teams. So I think in terms of when we're coming back, we're probably only going to come back maybe in November or December around here. Maybe the Bangor and Holywell games could be fun to watch. We've got a away day at Bangor, maybe, or even Britain and Bangor. They're the two teams that got promoted last season, and then from there we'll probably just go right down to the end of the season and see how it goes. I think that might be the play, because like I said, we've seen enough of the Premier League. We want to get European competition, so we're trying to get through the season as quickly as possible. 15 matches without a goal from McNally, and he finally scores one. Good for you, son. Anyway, we'll see you next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you have, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you hit subscribe. Tell your parents, grandparents, lovers, and haters. Your boy, the Vuvuzela, is out of here. Peace. Chicken grease.